got your tickets ready? Okay, what we have here is a rollover vehicle. It's meant to demonstrate what happens in a situation where your vehicle actually rolls. In this scenario, we have Daddy, Billy Joe Bob in his car seat, and Fluffy the dog. Nobody's buckled up here. Daddy's just going down the block for a couple blocks down to Tim Hortons for a quick coffee. Billy Joe Bob, he runs the house. He says, I don't want to be in this car seat. And they let Fluffy the dog run all over the place. In a scenario, in a car crash, what happens? Anything that's not tied down becomes a projectile. I mean, we've all had situations where we've had groceries sitting on the seat, we've hit the brakes real fast, and all the groceries go forward. Compound that by 100 times, and all of a sudden, 20-pound Fluffy the dog becomes about 30 or 40 pounds. If that hits you, you are going to die. Right now, again, we got Daddy, he's not buckled up, Billy Joe Bob, he's in the car seat, and Fluffy the dog. The idea is to stay inside the cavity of the vehicle. Generally during a crash, the outside of the vehicle receives all the damage. The inside cavity generally stays intact. So let's see what happens here with the rollover. That didn't take long for Billy Joe Bob, Daddy. A lot of times in these scenarios, what happens in a rollover situation, the driver is thrown out, gets tangled up in the steering wheel, and each time, every revolution, what happens is that the vehicle crushes them. So if this thing turns 3 times, which is not uncommon, again, each time the vehicle goes over, it gets crushed. People getting thrown out of the vehicle, again, Billy Joe Bob, the little kid, he gets thrown out, and all of a sudden he's thrown into a tree. And again, I remember a collision a couple of years ago where that happened. The driver was thrown out and hit a post. Again, very sad situation where that person could have survived that collision had they stayed inside the vehicle. All we're asking people to do is just obey the law, the general rules of the road, and that's generally where we have most of our problems is everybody likes to invent their own laws. Do up your seatbelt, do it up properly, none of this under the arm, the shoulder harness under the arm. The kids have to be buckled in properly. Probably well over 95% of these car seats are not installed properly. And again, if they're not installed properly, they're going to fail. All we're asking you is be safe. Here we got the scenario where the dog's driving. I haven't seen too many driver's license issued to dogs. Again, little Fluffy gets thrown out right out the get-go. There goes Billy Joe Bob. And Dad, what? Like everything inside that vehicle, he hits the dash, he hits the windshield, he hits somebody else. Again, all this trauma, all this force that's out there, that's going to hurt. And again, this scenario here where Dad's half in, half out isn't uncommon. The vehicle's rolled over on him several times. Again, his legs are broken. He's probably the concussion of hitting everything inside the vehicle. And again, it just plain killed him. Please do up your seatbelt.